Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the foundations of the NFL, turn the entire offseason on its head, and reveal a secret so explosive, so clandestine, that fans and insiders alike are trembling in anticipation. Right now, in the heart of the NFL's most guarded war rooms, a clandestine operation is unfolding, a high-stakes, covert deal that could redefine one franchise's future. A superstar, an elite talent, a player whose name sends shivers down spine, is about to change cities, change allegiances, and rewrite the story of this upcoming season. The whispers are deafening. Phones are ringing off the hook. Classified meetings conducted behind encrypted lines while security personnel guard every step. My sources, trusted NFL insiders with ties deep inside the league's most secretive negotiations, just confirmed something huge. Something that could be the biggest trade bombshell of 2026, and it's happening right now in real time. This isn't just rumor. This isn't idle speculation. This is fact. A game-changing move that's about to leave everyone breathless. A player so coveted, so critically vital to this franchise's ambitions that every team in the league is on edge. And I'm here to tell you, the truth is even more shocking than you think. But here's the catch. What I know, what I've uncovered, is still only the tip of the iceberg. There's a secret behind this deal that's even bigger, hidden from the public eye, that will blow your mind in ways you can't even imagine. The next 48 hours will be decisive. This is a story you absolutely cannot miss. Stay tuned, stay sharp, and prepare for a revelation that will change everything. I want you to do one thing right now. Hit that subscribe button, slam that like, and activate the notification bell. Because if you're truly a fan of breaking news, insider information, and NFL secrets, you're about to enter a world few will ever glimpse. This story divides the casual viewers from the true insiders who get the full scoop. If you're in the know, this is your moment. But if you're just here for the surface-level chatter, then you're missing out. Because what I'm about to lay out could become the most talked-about NFL story of 2026, an event so monumental, so unprecedented, that it will echo for years to come. Now, let's set the scene. The Atlanta Falcons, one of the most storied franchises in the league, have been locked in a brutal rebuild, desperate to resurrect their offensive firepower, eager to finally break through a playoff drought that has stretched for 8 long seasons. Kevin Stefanski, a proven head coach with a reputation for tactical genius, now at the helm, is orchestrating a secret plan. Behind the scenes, the Falcons' front office has been working night and day, calling in favors, pulling strings across the league, and making silent, encrypted negotiations that could shift the entire balance of power. They've been scouting, vetting, and targeting a specific player whose impact could elevate their offense from promising to unstoppable. You see, the Falcons' current situation is a puzzle. Despite their high-powered weapons like Bijan Robinson and Drake London, they lack that one piece, an explosive, game-changing talent to complement their scheme and finally ignite the offense. Their offensive line has shown promise, but the running back spot, that's where the real magic is missing. They've been searching for months for that elusive edge, an elite player, a difference-maker who can command respect on every snap, lighting up the scoreboard and taking pressure off Kirk Cousins and their emerging receivers. All the while, secret meetings have been held on private jets, coded phone calls exchanged in the dead of night, and high-stakes negotiations have taken place in undisclosed locations. The goal? To land a piece that shifts the entire NFL landscape. And then, they found him. The name that's about to ripple through every corner of the league is none other than Rachaad White. Yes, you heard that right. Rachaad White, the talented yet underappreciated star who has been quietly building his reputation in Tampa Bay, is now the center of a storm that threatens to reshape his entire career. Think about that for a second. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have just let him go, announced he'll test free agency, but the Falcons, they've been secretly closing the deal for weeks. They see in him what no one else does, a future Pro Bowler, a versatile do-it-all back that fits perfectly into their new offensive identity. This is no ordinary trade rumor. This is the kind of move that turns franchises into dynasties. So who is Rachaad White really? Why is Atlanta so obsessed with landing him? Let me break it down with precision. The numbers don't lie. Over the past season, White carried the ball 132 times for 572 yards, averaging an impressive 4.3 yards per carry. Not elite, but good enough. Add to that 40 receptions, a modest total but one that reveals his potential as a dual threat. His total yards from scrimmage, a surprising 1,539 yards in 2023, his explosive sophomore year, where he displayed flashes of brilliance and elite pass-catching ability. But then, in 2025, the numbers dipped. Only 572 rushing yards and a less-than-stellar efficiency. Blame it on the offensive line struggles, coaching shifts, and a crowded backfield with Bucky Irving and Sean Tucker. Still, White's talent is undeniable. He's big, fast, and possesses that rare ability to explode through the gaps, break tackles, and make defenders miss. His style is electric. Think of a running back who combines the power of a bruiser with the agility of a scatback. When healthy, White's quick cuts and instinctive vision remind scouts of a young Marshall Faulk, an all-purpose machine. His hands out of the backfield are reliable, and he's proven capable of catching passes in tight windows, perfect for Atlanta's offensive scheme that thrives on misdirection and explosive plays. This is exactly the type of weapon the Falcons have been dreaming of, someone who can seamlessly transition from rushing to receiving, creating mismatches, and keeping defenses guessing. But the most astonishing part: White is just entering his prime at 27 years old, a perfect age to maximize his potential with a fresh start. His rookie deal from 2022 was a standard 4-year contract worth around $5.5 million, with proven durability and upside still left untouched. Trust me, NFL insiders are whispering that the market for White could easily reach $8 million a year in a resilient, high-octane offense, especially when paired with a visionary coach like Stefanski who knows how to unlock his full potential. And why is this move so perfect for Atlanta? Because they're desperately trying to elevate their offensive identity. Kirk Cousins, a talented veteran, needs a reliable running threat to lighten his load and open up the field. White's versatility makes him an ideal fit, an every-down back who can run, catch, and protect. Imagine the fireworks, White lining up next to Bijan Robinson, creating a nightmare for defenses. It's the kind of pairing that could turn the Falcons' offense into one of the league's most explosive units. Now, turn your attention to the behind-the-scenes chaos. NFL insiders are hinting that league authorities, scouts, and rival teams have already caught wind of this potential blockbuster. Some of the league's most powerful GMs have tried to block or slow down negotiations. Rival teams like the Jaguars and Cowboys, who see White as a prime upgrade. The Falcons' GM, a true mastermind working in the shadows, building a strategic dossier so detailed that it could be worth billions. They've been plotting this for months, secretly mapping out how White fits into their scheme and how much they're willing to pay. And the reactions? Oh, they're priceless. Head coach Kevin Stefanski is said to be ecstatic, already dreaming of White in his innovative offensive system, adding a new dimension to a team that's been stuck in mediocrity. Insiders whisper that the deal includes insane performance bonuses, incentivizing White to shatter previous career highs and become an unstoppable force. This isn't just about talent. It's about strategy, psychology, and financial genius. League sources say that the Falcons' front office has already prepared a comprehensive plan, releasing underperforming players, restructuring contracts, and creating space for White's prime years. They're willing to push the salary cap to its limit because they see him as the missing piece, an investment that will pay dividends immediately. Comparing this to past blockbuster trades in NFL history, think Adrian Peterson to the Vikings or the David Johnson trade, except this one's bigger, smarter, and poised to elevate the Falcons to a true contender. Let's analyze the numbers further. White's projected next season. With his proven track record, experts believe he could burst for 1,200 yards rushing, add 500 yards receiving, and score 12 touchdowns, numbers that would make him a top-tier running back in the league. His breakout potential is astronomical, especially in Atlanta's scheme, which emphasizes speed, misdirection, and explosive plays. And with the Falcons' offensive line improving under new coaching, White's numbers could skyrocket beyond anyone's expectations. The financial implications, they're staggering but strategic. White's market value is estimated at around $8 million per year, still a bargain for a player of his caliber. Atlanta will likely rework some contracts, cut ties with marginal players, and invest heavily in offensive line reinforcements to complement his style. The move could also set a precedent, transforming Atlanta from a middling team into a true powerhouse with this one key acquisition. And so, as the NFL landscape trembles in anticipation, know this: the next 48 hours are critical. The trade negotiations are reaching a fever pitch. White's agent is in deep talks with the Falcons, and sources say that a deal could be announced any moment now, if not within the next few hours. This is the moment that all fans, analysts, and insiders have been waiting for, the moment that could define the 2026 season and beyond. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you watching closely? Because what I'm about to reveal is just the beginning. The true story behind this deal, the hidden agenda, and the explosive fallout will leave you speechless. Keep your eyes glued, your ears open, and your mind sharp. This is more than just a trade rumor. This is a revolution. Remember, in the NFL, history is written by those bold enough to seize the moment. And trust me when I say, what's unfolding right now is the biggest story of the year. You won't believe what's coming next. Stay tuned. The game is about to change. Now let's get even deeper into the behind-the-scenes drama, the strategic genius, and what this means for the league, and for you, the passionate fan. Imagine a league where the Falcons, under the sharp eye of GM wizardry, and with Stefanski's innovative game plans, land a superstar like Rashad White. You think the NFC South has been unpredictable? Wait until Atlanta's offense turns into a nightmare for defenses, with White as their secret weapon. Rival teams, they're already sweating. The league's top executives are whispering about the move of the decade, and White himself is reportedly excited, asking his agents about the future, visualizing highlights and dreaming of a fresh start in a city hungry for glory. The media, already buzzing. Rumors are swirling that Atlanta is willing to pay whatever it takes because they see White as a star on the verge of superstardom. And the best part? This isn't just about football. It's about legacy. It's about a franchise finally breaking free from the chains of mediocrity. It's about a player rewriting his story and, in the process, anchoring his name in NFL history. White's emergence in Atlanta could spark a new era, one where they become perennial contenders and finally claim the NFC South crown. The entire football universe is watching, waiting for that next seismic shift. And the clock is ticking. As I wrap up this explosive report, remember this is just the beginning. The next 48 hours will determine everything. Will White be in Atlanta next season? Will he be the key to unlocking the Falcons' long-awaited breakthrough? Or will rival teams pull strings to steal him away at the last second? All I can say is, stay alert, stay ready, and prepare for the unexpected. Because when NFL history is written, this story will be remembered as the most shocking, most audacious move of 2026. And to everyone watching, don't just watch history unfold, be part of it. Engage, comment, share, because what's coming is pure legendary. This is insider truth, unfiltered, unmissable, unforgettable. The game is on fire and you're right in the center of it. Remember, in the NFL, fortune favors the bold. And someone out there is about to make the move of a lifetime. Are you ready to witness the future? Because I promise you this is just the beginning. Stay tuned. The real story starts now.